Alright peeps, welcome back to upheight. Now you're joining me after the Economy 2.0 update, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this big green bar and make sure it stays a big green bar. Now one of the things we're going to deal with is a death wave. An intentional death wave to stave off future death waves. And we already have a couple of people waiting for horses, but I think I might have an idea for when the death wave hits. I think. In the last couple of episodes we worked on traffic around upheight. We installed this beautiful 5-lane motorway here that's wonderfully free flowing with overpass on top here. Is this a cyclist? No, it's just a really it's just a really slow scooter. Or to be fair, it might just be my simulation speed. My laptop does struggle. But while we were sorting traffic out and building bridges, we've let a couple of things slip. Namely, education. And look at that elementary school availability and the high school. It's absolutely shocking. We need to sort these two out, and that's what we're gonna do. Now if we take a look at upheight here, we already have 1, 2, 3 elementary schools, but thankfully for me, I'm also playing after the detailers update, so we have the small elementary school and, most importantly, the urban elementary school. So I think we're going to pop a couple of those too, I imagine. But what I want to check first, see I click this elementary school here. We have loads of students from like proper upheight there and roundabout town. It's nae good. Same with this elementary school here. So I think before we put more elementary schools where we already have plenty, why don't we look at putting some elementary schools where we have, let's say, 0. Say for example roundabout town, yeah, that has 1 elementary school to service this whole area. So if we start with roundabout town, we've got the elementary school here. I think we could do with one up in this corner here. Oh, could I fit an elementary school just between these buildings? One of the urban numbers? Oh, no, it's a bit too big. But I could fit it between those? No, that's overlapping items. Nightmare. Let's find a place where we can pop this where it fits. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking right here. Plop that bad lad down there. And we'll probably see this fill up pretty sharpish. So what upgrades have we got for this? We got an extra floor, which is canny. We'll see if we need that, which we probably will. And we got a courtyard playground, which is an internal upgrade. Oh, there it is. So what is it usually? Oh yeah, it's just a walkway. And then we turn it into a playground. Why, you have that, kids. And maybe you can get repopulated with a brand new school next to you. Let's see if I pop an elementary school over this end here. Oh, now I like this area here, next to the path. Look at it wiggle. That's exactly where I want it. Let's turn snapping off, anarchy on. Let's get this school right on the corner. Let's have it facing the correct way when we do that this time. Pop the school right on the corner. And then I'm going to delete this path and redo it. So it snacks along the back like that. And there we're gone. We're all connected in. We just need to demolish this building because I used anarchy. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to zone this here to be medium density row housing. So we should get a little row house in there. You know what? Let me do that with these 3. Either side of this school here as well. Alright, before we forget, let's pop the playground on. Oh, and one of the other things in the detailers update, we've got surfaces. But I don't think I'm actually going to use any of these. What we'll do instead, we'll jump into the surface area tool here. Figured I would be able to grab this tile here. But apparently not. Oh, no. It's just it hasn't actually went over. Okay, fair enough. Let's bring this out. Alright, and there we go. I've just extended the tile for this school here, so it goes around and makes a little area surrounding it. I've left out the fine detailing on this side until we get some buildings zoned in, so I know how far, you know, I need to go with it. But before we leave this school, I'm going to pop a path in. Well, 2 paths to be accurate. We're going to have one on that side connecting to the path, and then where we dip down here, we're going to have a path connecting there as well. So pedestrians have got lovely, lovely access to this high school. Elementary school here. It's so high in the sky, that's why I call it a high school. You know what we need to do? We need to make it even higher. Upgrade. Look at that. It's a proper high middle in elementary school now, isn't it? You know what? We'll probably need to do that over here as well. How are we doing with the school over here? Full chock-a-block, as I thought. Get upgraded. Right, so elementary school over here. Let us elementary school over here. So what I want to do here is sort of rezone this whole area here. You can see we've got our street going down the back here. We've got a lovely path connecting across. So let me temporarily pause the game. We're going to bulldoze this elementary school. Be gone. Yes, everybody hated that, I know. But don't fret. because I'm going to pop an urban elementary school.
Read a boot. Read a boot.
Well, let me place it, and I want to say read a boot here, but it's not letting me place the effing thing. I want to zone onto Beechwood Street. Okay, looks like we're turning snapping off for this one. And I want to pop the school. Read a boot there. Let's delete these buildings that didn't disappear because I had anarchy on. And look at how wonderfully that building fits there. If that isn't the best fitting spot for this elementary school, I don't know what is. Let's upgrade the park around the back. And as well, we may as well chuck the upper floors on because we're going to need a replacement for this elementary school, and it's probably going to fill up anyway. But that's not all I'm doing here. So we're going to finish zoning the outside, make sure that's all mixed commercial residential use, and then on the inside, we're going to go full on EU medium density row housing right next to the elementary school. I think it's going to be glorious, this little street here. It's going to be a medium density wonderland. Oh, I'm starting to see the death waves. Right, let's see if this works then, right? We'll pick this street over here. Anybody that's waiting for a horse is getting bulldozed. Right, so when I press resume, do they go away and are no longer a problem? Well, the ones I bulldozed the correct house off anyway. Yes, I think that's solved. Yeah, old waiting for a horse problem. In that case, I'm going to go around the entire map and delete all of these buildings that are waiting for a hearse. And damn it, I can't delete that one. A horse is actually going to have to go in there. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by that signature building, let me get round to bulldozing all of these around the map, and I'll check back with you once I've done that. Alright, once I press resume, all of these waiting for hearses should disappear. Or at least all the ones I bulldozed the correct houses of. Now, while I was bulldozing houses, I noticed a couple of little peeps over here that could do with a little bit of moving. That should sort itself out with the old what's up there. They should gone away. Got a bit of a speed too, and they're gone away. And then here, look like you could just do with a bit of a move. I said a bit of a move it. Just a bit of a move it. Just a wee bit. Okay then. In that case, get bulldozed. I'm going to replace you with a path. Now the path itself is gonna run to this stone circle. Well, it's gonna run this stone circle, I should say. And we're gonna schnick through the trees here without cutting any down and connect into the circle like that. For those that remember, I did say that I wanted to make a little circle walking area here around the stone circle. You get a nice little vantage point. The game crashed. Well, hopefully I don't have to do too much more. Alright, so this is where we were. We were just pressing resume after deleting all of the ruses that had hearses. Alright, let me quickly redo this bit and I'll be back with you. Alright, well, you're all caught up. Apart from I did a better path this time. Look at that, you get two little directions to go. Oh, it's lovely. I'm not going to zoom in and have a look though, because that's apparently too much and it crashes the game. So, bloody hell, what a lag. Look at that, we're losing 18,500 citizens an hour. We're going to definitely dip below 100,000. And I've got a lot of bloody bulldozing to do. I've got to bulldoze this entire row. Be gone. Hey, well, that's about as much bulldozing as I can take for now. What's the death rate? Up to 23,000 an hour. Oh, it's no good. Right. Well, we need to compensate for this lack of tax. And I've been thinking, if we go over here to where our dam is, we actually have map tiles unlocked all the way. Hang on, did I not re-unlock these tiles? Okay, let me quickly re-unlock these tiles here. Purchase. It's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to spend extra money. My point still stands. We have unlocked the edge of the map. And if we have a look at our electricity, we're exporting electricity. We're making cash money from that, which helps with the new economy. If we go to water, we're making extra water, but we're not exporting any. This map doesn't come with any outside connections for water. So now what I reckon we do? We'll make one. Let's get a combined pipe, plop it in our little area, the square there. We'll go out, we'll connect into the dam, and I want to go down 50 meters. And I'm going to do a few steps in the middle, just to make sure we don't end up blocking the river somehow. There we go. And now, I believe, we're all connected up to the main grid of the water variety. Therefore, we should be exporting water. Look at that. How much money are we making on water trade services, water and sewage? We'll have to wait for the export to come in, probably at the end of the month or something. We'll keep an eye on that, because we're making a tidy 35 grand on Lecky, you know what I mean? Ooh, we're making money off roads. Very nice, very, very nice. Speaking of roads, actually, that's one of the things I wanted to have a look at. How are our road condition? They are horrendous. And I thought that might be the case, because we only have one little maintenance building here. And I don't think I've got any upgrades on it. I don't. Well, let's, if nothing else, pop an extra garage on. We can get an extra 5 road maintenance vehicles on the gun. Oh, secure an accident site. What's happening there? Oh, you've got a mission to get there, mate, I tell you that. Where is the accident site? Follow the little green line. Follow the little green line. There it is. Oh, mate, that's bloody not even an accident. It's a... Well, you could probably buff that out if out. Didn't waste your time, mate. But they are going to use the new Grand Bridge and the whole new intersection there. Even the little gun up and around and on. Oh, I love it. I love it. If I had, like, 20 real life minutes to sit here and just follow this truck, I would. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Oh, yes. Where is it? Where's the thing? It's over here in the Uni District. You see our Lilac Highway there that gets onto Linborough Highway? Previously, if we used our lane connection tool, we couldn't do anything. But now it's been updated so we can get underground and we can fix this nonsense, because I'm sure there's plenty of dodgy U-turns there you can. Dodgy U-turns, dodgy right turns. Look at the state of this, man. Absolute need for it. Actually, before I upgrade that, I now feel confident jumping in the highways, getting a 3-lane 2-way highway and upgrading this bit to be asymmetrical. Look at that wonderful lane management there, and it's probably dodgy U-turns. Get rid of that. Need. Did I see something in the middle? Dodgy U-turns in the middle? I get rid of those. And I think we're alright. Let me just have a look across here in case there's any more underground connections with dodgy U-turns. See? Need dodgy U-turns. Look at that, dodgy U-turns right on the bloody bridge. There's another one there now. Look at our technical university. It's absolutely chugging away. As well, over here, we've got the medical university. Still not as much interest, but it is what it is, isn't it? When you got the technical and the medical. You know, another little update that we have. Ruined boots now have zoning on them. And there's like multiple versions. So I think this is a large one. Let's have a look. Large roundabout. No, it's an extra large. Pop some trees in the middle. Or do we pop a concrete number on? I kind of like the concrete number because it's like half industrial, half pedestrian. Which is like the actual roundabout is half industrial and half pedestrian as well. But now we should have zoning on here. We do. What do we do in the middle? Do we do just a normal... Do we have any special offices? That's what we can do in the middle. We got principes, but it doesn't look like a big... It doesn't look like a tall building. It's certainly a big building. High density office. There you go. Oh, and this is... So I installed the zone color editor mod. And this is why. I wanted to connect a path on the back here, but it just wouldn't let me. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve now, aka mods. I'm going to bulldoze this fence here. Be gone, fence. And then not a mod, but a part of the base game. Let me bring out the old pavement to back up with these buildings here. Look at that. All fits nicely. And having anarchy on, I can just pop a path directly onto it like that. And it doesn't care. Well, it does, I've just told it not to care. Path there should work. It should actually... like, be part of this whole connection here. You know what, actually, since I'm using anarchy and I'm being crazy with it, let me just actually make a path. Just like that. And I'll have one on this side as well. Gunning up this same. There we have it. We have a nice little path now. And that definitely connects in. So if I finish this path, connect it onto the Runda boot. Actually, can you connect paths onto Runda boots now? Is that a thing that's allowed? Kind of. I saw it for a second there. There, we look good. We look good. Hell yeah. That's a lot better than it was before. I'm happy with that. Oh, well, however many episodes later, we finally have that path in place. Tell you what, we have big traffic problems, and I honestly don't know how to fix it. Like, look at the state of this traffic. There's so much of it. Look, I'll spin around. It's backing up all the way around here. There's just absolutely so much traffic. It just keeps going, and it's just starting here. It's starting at the arse end of the medical university, and it's all of this effing traffic here just disperses when you actually get to the split. It's just dodgy merging. Look at the state of the merging here. I'll leave it for like a minute and just have a look at the state of the merging. So yeah, legit, like, if anybody knows a way to fix this dodgy merging, please, I implore you, let me know, because I just so happen to have an intersection there, but it doesn't allow merging. So straight away after that intersection is when they merge, you can see there. I don't have any control over that. The best thing I could do is like something like this, so that they merge in a longer section. I'd just rather them not have to merge at all right at the end. And say, oh, I don't know, you know, if we go back here, we go back, just a bit more, and then we'll find that the 3-way motorway goes into a 2-lane motorway. You know what I mean? Like, just pick your lane, get in lane from here and stay in lane. I would love that. But I don't think we have that just yet. So for now, if anybody does know how to fix this, again, please let me know. Oh, look at this. We got traffic again. Bump it up to here. which is obviously causing traffic on this little arm. But you can see, even with the bumper-to-bumper traffic, we're only 5 cars deep on the traffic on the arm here. So what's the crack with the traffic over here? Is it yet again just another dodgy late-minute mergers? Oh, would you look at that. Dodgy late-minute mergers, so they can get onto the left here. And then no traffic whatsoever after that. Oh, it's horrendous, man. We get traffic again. Is this because we've got another split and everyone wants to get over to one merge? Yeah, there it is. There's the dodgy merge and spoon. That's mental. What is the crack there? Oh, is it dodgy mergers? Because no one wants to go. Look at that. Look at all this traffic just because of that dodgy merge spot. Anywho, we were all going on about education, weren't we? How are we doing with that? Elementary school, high school's even worse. Let's have a look at the new high schools, see what we got available. An urban high school. Why not? I wonder if we put these urban high schools close to the elementary schools. Are they similar size and stuff? Let's use this area since it's been conveniently bulldozed by people waiting for horses. Very few buildings left here now. Now it sort of looks out of place, the big elementary school. Let's see if we can make it look less out of place with a big high school. Oh, a high school on the corner could be kind of like. Oh, and if I can retain this brick building here, it like kind of fits. Yeah, okay. Snapping off. How far over can I get it? I can get it to like there, and it's going to be too big. Oh, nightmare. Same over here. Too big. I tell you what, we could have it at the other end of the street, like. That could be canny. Pop it here on the main drag. And you've got the urban elementary school up the street from the urban high school. What upgrades do we have here? A rooftop sports park. Why, aye, that'll be mint, that. Why, aye. And I take it this one is on the other building. A little bit of a capacity upgrade. Well, it holds 800 students, so I think let's upgrade it to 1200. And we may as well pop the on top park on. That is a beaut, that, like, I must admit. Surely people are... Whoa! I thought there was a house burning down, but it was just some chimney smoke. As I was going to say, surely people want to move into this street now. You've got an elementary school and an high school on the same street. Right, let's do some paths for this wee school here. Oh, it looks like you can actually just path directly onto the building there. That's pretty cool, like. Now, one thing I'm not really vibing with are these tiles back here, but thankfully I can go ahead and change that. I didn't necessarily want to remove it completely though. Oh well, we get to show off the draw tiles. So we go to tiles, we'll connect in, we'll go across the building, we'll go up all the little spots of the building, and I wanted to end at the end of the building there. Come out 90 degrees, gone all the way down to the curb, and connect up like that, and I think that looks alright. And then what I want to do is bring out the bitumen here to cover the rest. Well, what is this? What is this? A bit of sand. How can I delete it? Is it a sub-element? Yeah. Oh well, whatever. There's a bit of sand there for some reason. We'll just not worry about it. What I do want to do is just bring this out so it matches the other side like that. And I think that looks bloody splendid. Oh, so is that what these are? Are these just like weird leftover bits of building or something? I can't delete them, or at least not easily. Oh, there we go. Well, I think we may as well remove those surfaces and spaces since they're not used, like. There we're gone. This little area looks a lot nicer now without all the random little splotches about. We still have a big old death wave going on, like. If I delete many more of these buildings, it's got to be none left. At least the population's rising. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just as I said, it dipped back down. How are we dealing with our water? Services, water and sewage. A nice little 19 grand on the export. Now the maintenance and resources. Why is it so expensive? Oh, I know why it's so expensive. Because I've got a million of these effing things, haven't I? Which I don't need. I just need the garbage to work so it doesn't lose 50% of its efficiency and end up ruining the whole water and sewage system for the whole bloody city. Oh, you know what? This little bit of water here that's not actually coming through the dam. It reminded me that I wanted to do a few things up here. If we go into the water tool, we can see that our original flow here is 300. And that's quite a bit of flow. I think the original was either 30 or 3 or something really small like that. So I'm going to replace these 300 flow water sources with 100 flow water sources. This one you've got to wait for it to bump up. So click it and then it'll bump up in a second. There we go, and that's about right. So what have we got there? A flow of 100, and that should go down to about 10. It's usually about 10% when it's big chilling. But I am a tad concerned about when this dam fills, if it's going to flood the entire city there. So bringing these water sources down to 100, and you can see they're already down to 30 now. That will hopefully help prevent mass flooding of 99% of upheight, apart from those that moved into the Mooton Tunes. How's this high school doing for capacity? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. How are we actually doing for high school capacity? We're just on the brink. Right, so we still need a bit more. We have 2 high schools over here now, so I think it's only right to build another high school over here next to this high school. Again, I think it's only right. So if we got into education and research, now, I wonder if we could fit this directly opposite this one. Yes, we can. I love it. Yes. Place that high school directly opposite the other one. Max upgraded as well, because I love the upgrades on it. I would love to be able to connect onto one of these little bridges here and connect over. Now, how is our college again? Alright, so we should be fine with high school capacity. The college capacity is okay for now. University capacity is fine. I wouldn't mind whipping an elementary school or 2 doing. I know we didn't show much love over here. We still only have the 2. So we have an elementary school on the left, an elementary school on the right. I think we look at doing an elementary school somewhere in the middle here. How about... Oh, is there a spot there? Oh, there is. Let me just turn snapping off so I can get it in the middle there. And have it the right way around as well. They love it. Everybody loves it. Get that upgraded. Halloween. And as well, let me pop a little path in here. Just like that. And then people from that estate can quickly get run to this house here. Speaking of, yeah. Take up all the squares you can, peeps. Build what you can. You know what, I wonder if we get a little bit of commercial gun there, if anything will zone. I do have the mixed use building here, but I am about to delete it because it's got people waiting for horses in it. Alright, so we should be big chillin' on elementary school now. Well, there or thereabouts, big chillin' on elementary school now. Because over here, I want to make this a little office area because we're starting to get pollution issues and I honestly can't be arsed with them. Whinging about pollution. So what I'm thinking, we rezone all of yees low density and then yees can be high density. You know what, actually no, all low density offices. So we've got low density offices around here. And what that will hopefully... Okay, well this is one of the things we can do. We've got Coda Park, a modern office building where coffee gets converted into game design, art and code. Happy days, let's, well, plop that down. But first, I was going to say let's pop the Principes down because that's just a wee building. And that'll go with the low density offices here. How big is Coda Park? Ah, it's not too big. That's not too bad at all, that. So I want to get Coda Park snapped on a little something like that. And then we'll get the Principes snapped on a little something like that. And what that'll allow us to do with this little tiles we have here is pop a path in, connecting those 2 roads together there like that. And it looks like it connects into the college as well. And what I want to do here as well is just bring a path up with Anarchy on and connect it in just like that. So now we have connection all the way through the college. I want a path that schnecks along the retaining wall here and connects in like that. I want to have it connecting in like that. I want to bulldoze this side fence here as well as this front fence because I want to see about getting a path connected in a little something like that, if that even works. It looks like it didn't work. So let's take a path from the top here and connect it in just like that. And now we have a nice little path system connecting all of our schools, our new Coda Park and Principes all together. Now, is that everything for the office and special buildings? It is. Do we have any of these? No. Do we have any of these? Yeah, we do. We got an auto centre and a muscle car garage. Let's see. I wouldn't mind fitting some of these over here. So the auto centre. Oh, it's a big boy. But I might be able to get it to work in this little corner here. Let's turn snapping off. Oh, I would love to fit it in that corner there. I might have to delete loads of decal. No, because it probably needs all that space, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like a parking lot for it. Damn. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe here. How does that look? Does it work? Can we make it work? What sub-elements can I bulldoze? Oh, it looks like that doesn't work. Get deleted. So this area here, it was never supposed to be this. I just caved and allowed people to move in as they wished. But we no longer do that. This is a high density area. So be gone, low density plebs. We're going to high density offices all the way along the motorway here for maximum sound protection. And then I'm going to replace all of these businesses here with high density. All of our housing is high density. So the only low density business is going to be this little cluster here. And hopefully their service stations. Everything else, high density, baby. Actually, why was there someone waiting for a hearse in a commercial building? I just rezoned this strip over the motorway here to be high density offices as well. Try and get the noise doing from it. Now, while I was working around in here, I did spy the Constellation apartments, which we unlocked at the end of the last episode during our time lapse. And I think we need to pop this up on a mountain somewhere. Do we do the highest peak, as it is the Constellation Apartments? Do we pop it on the always snowy peak? I think we do snowy peak, because then we might still positively affect some of these people here. Where and how are we going to place this on top of here? Do we have balconies on the back? We do, so we want to have a nice view for the peeps. How about that? I think that looks canny. I'll place it. That looks alright from this side. It looks alright from that side now. Right, now we just need to get a road up there. I love it. Let's get a road up here somehow. I tell you what, this might have to be an alley job, like. The rest of them are just too darn big. Alright, so we have road access there. Right, let's get this bad lad underground. That looks good to me. Let's see if we can do this in one go without coming out anywhere else. Alright, yeah, that looks good. Let's connect in. A little something like that. And we have a nice little entrance up the big steep alley. That takes you up to Constellation Apartments there. Madison Lane? Nah. Constellation Lane. Strangely enough, we haven't had anybody move in yet. Tell you what I might do. I might just quickly move up mod, salt this road. There we go. I was going to say there we go. It looks a lot better, but look at the state of the middle of it, man. Hey, we need to sort that out. There we go. Now we got a nice flat bit of road there. Just don't mind that you can see through the world. And you can see the water through the mountains. You can it from this side. Oh no, you can't. Shit. You can it from this side. Now, we have anyone moved in yet? Not yet. I even flattened the road out for you and everything. Anyway, let's jump in and have a look at the view, eh? Oh yeah, oh, you've just hiked up the Constellation Lane. You have a look and you're like, I wish a bus came up here. That would have been bloody lovely. But you overlook all the plebs on their non-snowy part of the mountain. You turn back around and you're like, let me get home. Straight through the door. We're going up the lift. There we are. Let's step through our door here. And look at our wonderful view. That is a spectacular view, isn't it? Proper upper height here now. Let's see about copping the focal length down a bit. Get you a bit more of a realistic human eye. Imagine you just sitting, chilling, having a cuppa, overlooking the hustle and bustle of upper height, and you're not bothered by it at all. Or even if the city floods, you can just watch it all go down from your balcony. I tell you what, I do love the Epicurean Gardens and where I've placed that, but this has probably been your favourite little vantage spot to sit. Yeah, just be careful if you look down. And you know what's canny? We're on the ground floor here, look, you've got the apartments above you. But you've probably got the best setup. You've still got the view of a lifetime. But you've kind of like, you've got a lot more garden, you've got a lot more area to just sit and chill on. Look at that, isn't it lovely? I know I've probably literally just said that exact phrase, but isn't it bloody lovely? If I could live here, I absolutely would. And then if you want to climb the mountain, all you have to do is just climb the little peak here. It's not that far, you know, you just kind of quick up and away. And then you get overviews of the entire city, including Mountain 2 and V2 there. Well, you even get a bit of an overlook of your own apartments. I love it. I absolutely love it. Anybody moved in yet? No. Come on. I tell you what, as soon as this goes up on YouTube and people see the view and how lovely it is from up in Constellation Apartments, people will move in then. The Constellation Apartments up there, overlooking everything. I was going to say, while we're up here, I want to develop this little area of land here. Get some houses on it. You can see we've got some levels. We should be able to pop some roads on here and get some houses. So let's do that, eh? So now we got the individual bits of road. Now we just need to connect them all together. Easy as. Now I do believe that's all connected. So let's resume the game. Let's start by zoning the Ridge Road here. I'm going to want row housing on the back of it, low density cliffront property on the front, and then the rest of it we're just going to fill in willy-nilly. Oh, you know what we can do as well? We can pop roundabouts on the end of these and have zoning on them. Oh, beautiful. As well as upgrading all of these intersections to be roundabouts and all. Can't I be forgetting that? Even underground connections, get the roundabout treatment. Oh, now we have all of this bonus zoning. So we've got our cliffront properties here. And I might pop a little bit of mixed on there now. And I do think that's us done with all of the zoning. It can be a bit difficult to see because of the mod that I installed and set up. I'm not complaining at all in the slightest about that. Just so we're on the same page here. Well, this looks like it's all zoned. Let's have a look at our city. Do we still have a lot of people waiting for hearses? Yes, we do. But we are on the rise. We're back up above 100,000 population. Happy days with that. And our money is still on the rise. Not quite as big of a green bar as we had earlier, but you know what? We are spending 2 mil on tile upkeep, so that's a bonus expense that we weren't having before. But we also have a bonus supply of money that we weren't having before via exporting our water and sewage capabilities. But for now, I'm going to leave you with a lovely little time lapse of whatever builds during this time. Now, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a good bit of fun working on it. I'm honestly surprised we came out that well with the Economy 2.0 patch. I mean, we still haven't dealt with the 1,000 dead bodies that we need hearses for. But you know, that's behind us, so we don't have to think about it. But for now, I'll catch you next week. Peace!